Good morning. Welcome to Options Tender. This is a members video. It is Monday, November 4th, 2024. We're taking a look at Tesla. I'm going to show you both sides of the equation, the bullish and bearish side. Right now, we're in a bullish stance. So I want to keep that in mind. And according to the last video where I was showing the bullish situation, I want to keep that alive because we're coming up to the election, and I do have calls in Tesla right now because I was hedging to the upside just for the bounce. Okay, that had nothing to do with me being bullish this entire formation here. So, but I want to keep an open mind for if and when things happen by chance, and this is not a political video, by chance, if Trump wins, maybe Tesla has some sort of massive gravity defying move. Okay, so let's check that out. And then what I really think is going to happen, because if the market is highly negative with a recession looming, then I think this is more of a likely situation, okay, where this is how I've had it drawn in, where we go test the trend line down here. This clearly does not have to happen. If we look at these market structures here, here's are playing out. We have another one right here, okay? So this could simply be a 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a 5 continuation. And I'm just right in the middle. I have no other doubts on the megatech stocks, but perhaps if they're all getting crushed, maybe Tesla can defy gravity and make new highs. That's all I'm saying. So I'm not going to short this one until we have some sort of situation, not with a catalyst like this. Okay, so here we go. We have on the monthly time frame, we have a potential triangle. We're not going to look at this too long. We'll go to the weekly to explain more, but look at this. We're on top of all the moving averages on the monthly time frame, and sort of breaking out and holding this triangle as well. So if things start to change and this becomes a hangman candle and we continue down, I assure you underneath 210, I'll start to short this. Now, there might be something else that kind of gives me another situation, but we'll see. Let's go to the lower time frames. Let's go to the weekly. On the weekly time frame, here's a triangle again. Now, again, we're holding very well above the 200. And we're getting a push off of the 8 EMA. Again, everything's trending up. You say, well, you say that in the market too. Well, the market's not up here. All right. So this has a breakout possibility. This looks like a possible cup and handle, inverse head and shoulder, very complex. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Okay. Now, two ways to look at this. Here's the bull situation that we were looking at, that this was an A, and then we were getting a triangle here, A, B, C, D, and E, and that's done. We perhaps have a 1, 2, 1, 2 setup. We move further. So this would be a wave 4 triangle, A, B, C, D, E, and we're looking at a possible 1, 2, 1, 2 setup going much further. All right. And if this starts to take off tomorrow, you know, I'm willing to take some lotto bets on it. So, well, you'll get those obviously in the those trade alerts. Okay, so that's kind of a bull wave pattern. The bear. So the bearish kind of has two situations, and maybe this is what plays out, okay? So we're looking at this as a large A, as a bearish situation, and then a B, but this B is a triangle. Okay, so now in this B, we have an A, B, C, possible D and E in, but we're looking a little bit bullish here. So maybe, just maybe, this is more of a A, and now we're getting an A, B again, and then C, continuation up into some higher retracements from the top. And then we go into our recession and we start to get the move down at that point, because maybe it's kind of like, hyped up from Elon. And this is a big assumption. I don't know who's going to win. That's not my business. It's a big assumption, but if he does, maybe this pops. We get a good trade on that, and then it gets blown out afterwards. So how would you count that? Again, so we'd have our B. So this would be our alternate situation. Our B would be up here, and this is still a triangle, right? So A, B, C, D, E. I have to make this. Okay, so this would have to be the A. And this B here, we'd have to have an A, B, C, D, E inside of there. Okay, so that's the triangle within this move, this B wave. And now, I have to mark this here. So I don't want to change everything up. Let me get some. I'm just going to show you. I'm not going to mark this. So again, this is an ABC for an A. And the B wave is still same place here. And so this is an A, B, C, D, E. And so now we're just now getting our impulse wave to the upside. And this should be a 5-wave move, 2. And then we should get a wave 3, which should be impulsive. So if we're breaking out above 272, we should continue as a wave 3 up, and then get a consolidation for 4 and a 5, which the moves like this, a wave 4 probably won't be very long, and this should be a pretty sharp move and go up to, at least to the 786. But at that point, if this is a scenario, we have to look forward to this being a flat pattern. Okay, so I think I'll draw this up on a different page so we don't have any confusion. So this will be the alternate scenario visually, where we get up to a possible 887 at the 380, and this would be a flat pattern with the A, the B, and C. Okay, and then we get our bear market. And so the only thing after, if the price moves up, then up to here, then all we're looking for the recession is a 5-wave move down. We're going to break new lows and whatnot, but it's kind of in a bullish stance. So we can still have a bearish scenario and this be bullish. Now the bearish scenario, I'll adjust these now, would kind of be a little bit different. So we already have it as, if we have, I'll put 2 of these. So this B, and then you have your A, B, C, D, all the way up here, kind of exceeding. I don't even think we could really make that argument anymore. Okay, so I think really there's only 2 options. I'm kind of working this out with you. If there's somehow I can count a triangle still in here, then this should break down right from this point. D. So this would be D. And we'd have E at the top of the triangle here. So it should not exceed this high. We should break down right from this point here. Maybe we go back test here, which that's the bounce I'm playing this week. I'm only playing up to the 261 here. Okay. And then we should fall flat on our face right from this point. And I'll just take the rest of these out. All right, so that's what we should look for. And I'm doubting this because this high is at 271 and this is 273. That just doesn't make sense. We shouldn't exceed that high. So sorry to spend so much time here. Then this would have to be different. I can't have it like this. All right, that means this is stuff that we have to work out. Okay, so that would mean that this C would have to be right there. And this would simply be the A wave, the B wave, and then the C wave up here, which I don't see a 5-wave move there. This is not, I'm having a tough time making this argument. And then you have a D, E, boom. All right, and I'm just not getting that pattern. So now, as of today, I'm leaning towards a more bullish scenario, the bullish bear scenario, not making new highs, just making a flat pattern. A, B, a very large flat pattern, and C. But this move is going to have to be ravaging, just a massive move. So we'll keep an eye on this. If we make new highs here, we're going to hold on to some calls into, at minimum, the, let's call it 340 area. All right, and these are just extensions here. So the one, okay, so the 100% from this move here, if this isn't this is the first A, and this is too confusing. I'm gonna leave this out. This is what we're leaning towards now. So if we have now A in purple, B in purple, and then C to complete the B, then that's what that would be it for this move. And the 100% would be A equaling C. So Tesla's really, really volatile, and if it gets the momentum here, we'd probably get a pause here for a second, but I think it would go to that next level at 380. Okay, so let's keep an eye on this, and this might be a good hedge trade. Even if you're bearish on the market, this might be a nice hedge trade to the upside for any shenanigans. All right, so not much else to look at here. I don't want to make this too lengthy. This move here, if this is an A, a B, and then we need a 5-wave structure. So it'd be an ending diagonal. So this would be your 1, 2, maybe some sort of ABC for wave 3, and then 4 and 5. All right, I know this looks confusing, but in just a traditional sense, just look at making a new high here. So this is it for the triangle. Get back above it, hold above it, get a new high here, then I believe we're going much higher, possibly to 380. All right, thanks for joining us here at Options Center. We'll see you in the next video.